to leave. They want to come to the West. They want to come to Europe. They want to come to the United States. And then many of them get here and say, well, now we want to spread Islam. Well, why in the world do you want to spread Islam when you saw the results of Islam? Why would you want to do this? And yet they come and they want to spread religion, and they really think that somehow Sharia would work here. It hasn't worked in any other Muslim country. But somehow it would work here. And I just have to ask, how many times, in how many countries does Sharia have to fail completely and result in complete violence and violence towards women? How many times do you have to see this before you start to wonder if this will ever work?
So why do Muslims want to spread Islam in the West, let's say, for instance? So why don't you call us and let us know? Because we still don't have any Muslim that's called in that sort of defended Islam with verses and text in context that demonstrates that Islam is a religion of peace. We're still waiting, and we still haven't gotten one Muslim to call in to the studio. We're live tonight to refute what both David and Sam are saying and have been saying. So please call us in the studio. Our number is 248-416-1300. And with that, we have Nagin on air with us. Welcome to the show, Nagin. Nagin, I apologize. Welcome to the show.
Hey, sister. Lord bless you.
Hi, how are you guys?
I'm great.
Good.
Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, it's pronounced Nagin. Yeah, I just wanted to comment and ask, where have all the Muslims gone? How many Muslims have even called in tonight? I just think that if Muslims cared and had a concern for truth, they would be calling in tonight. So yeah.
Thank you. They might be waiting for Pastor Joseph.
Can I sing a song, Nagin, while you're there?
Huh?
Yeah, I want to sing a song. Oh, where have my Muslims have gone? Oh, where can you be? What do you think? Would I make it as a singer? I may make it as a stand-up comedian if I sit down, though. No, just kidding with you. Just
But at the same time, we have been encouraging Muslims to call in, so it's not like we're not bringing them through the lines. Again, ABN is open to hear your comments and your questions, and especially if you have a strong argument against what both David and Sam have been saying all night and actually all weekend. So call us. The lines are open, and let us know, what you think. And by the way, if you do want to debate both Sam and David on ABN Live, call us at the same number when we're off the air and set it up. We'll set it up for you, but we're still waiting for those calls.
I find it, isn't it interesting? Isn't it interesting? Because what Muslims are saying in the West, what Muslim groups like CARE and ISNA are saying here in the West, they're saying that Islam's a religion of peace. It promotes women's rights. It promotes harmony with Jews and Christians and so on. And we're saying that's complete nonsense. We're saying, look, we have your texts right here. We have them. We have them. We have them in front of us. And we can show you, factually, that your claims are false. And why wouldn't they want to correct us? Because it's obvious that many Muslims agree with us. We saw the PowerPoint presentation of Major Hassan last night, and he obviously agreed with us. Not that Christianity is true, but he agreed with us on what Islam teaches. So if we're wrong about what Islam teaches, then guess what? So are many Muslims. So are a large percentage of Muslims in the world and in the West. Why wouldn't you take this opportunity to show all the Christians who are watching and all the Muslims who are watching and even all the atheists who are watching that we have an incorrect interpretation of Islam? If you have clear proof, if you know the verses of the Quran that refute us, if you know the commentaries or the hadith that show that our interpretation is correct, is wrong, why wouldn't you show that? We're inviting you. Where do you see this in Islam? Where do you see Muslims say, here are our claims about Christianity, now we want to give Christians a chance to come in here and show that their beliefs about Jesus are right? Where do you see Muslims doing that? You don't see Muslims doing that, but here we are, we're Christians, we're inviting any Muslim, any of the 1.5 billion Muslims on the planet to correct our views, show us we're wrong about Islam, show us we're wrong about Christianity, and Nagin is absolutely right. Nothing but silence, and if you remember, on Friday, after we made all kinds of claims about Islam and Christianity, the Muslims who called in said, could you just stop criticizing Islam and just focus on Christianity for a while? Just please stop criticizing Islam. Wait a minute, we had made all kinds of critiques of Islam. If we had said something wrong, why didn't you use that opportunity to correct us? And at the end of the day, it seems all Muslims can say is either please stop criticizing Islam, which contradicts what Muhammad did because he criticized other religions, or they can agree with us, as Sadiq Abdul Malik did last night when he said, yes, of course Muslims can attack military targets like Fort Hood.
Yeah, and just playing devil's advocate, maybe Islam is a religion of peace. I know you guys don't agree. I know you guys have proved otherwise. But if there are Muslims out there that can prove that, why don't you call us, like David said, and let us know how and where Islam is demonstrated as a religion of peace. Listen, we have to take a quick break. We'll be right back, and we'll take your calls. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the show, Jesus or Muhammad, night number 3. Last night to call in, get your questions or comments in for both Sam and David. You're watching Jesus or Muhammad. Our phone number in the studio is 248-416-1300. If you have friends who don't have the satellite, they can go to our website and watch the webcast live there. It's www.abnsat.com. Before we go to our first caller, what are your websites for the viewers to go to if they need resources? David?
Yes, I have a blog called AnsweringMuslims.com. That's where you want to go if you want to see videos of debates or shorter articles or YouTube videos on Islam or Christianity, things like that. AnsweringMuslims.com. If you'd like articles, some shorter or some longer, but if you'd like to really go into a lot of detail on the Muslim sources or on the Christian sources, then answering-islam.org. Sam and I both write for that website, and you can find any topic on Christianity or Islam thoroughly examined on that website.
Okay, let's take our first caller, our next call, I should say. You're live with Jesus or Muhammad. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
We have Joe on air with us. Welcome to the show, Joe.
How are you, Joe?
Hi again. I had two things. God bless you, first of all of you. I had two things. I said one about the Mary thing. And the other thing I wanted to mention, in the book of Revelation, there is the mentioning of the number 666, which is the book. They used to use numbers to write letters to write numbers, like in Latin.
Yeah, number letter.
If you take